and welcome to another video here with Angel B Designs. I'm Angel B. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. In today's video, you guys, I am going to be converting my new EPSON ECOTANK 15,000. I did have a converted EPSON ECOTANK 8550. Unfortunately, I did allow it to get pretty clogged and I'm unable to get the clog out. You guys, I've tried a lot of different things. I think the only option I have left is to replace the print head, which I don't feel like doing right now. So I did find a refurbished EPSON ECOTANK an EPSON ECOTANK 15,000 on the EPSON website. So I went ahead and grabbed that. It was about $120 off from the original price. So this is what I'm going to be converting in today's video. The 8550 lasted me about 2 years. I do have a video converting that one as well. And like I said, that was about 2 years ago. So we're going to be converting this one in this video. This is my first time using a 15,000. I've had a 7720, an 8500, and then the 8550, and now I have the 15,000. You guys, I did purchase this with my own money. This is not sponsored. I just need a new printer, so I bought one, okay? But this is what we are doing today, so go ahead and stick around for that. All right, so I do have my EPSON ECOTANK 15,000 taken out of the box. Because this is a refurbished printer, I did not have a whole lot of packaging to kind of sort through. It came in a plastic bag and had a couple pieces of tape on it, but that was about it. So I didn't record that part because, again, it wasn't that much packaging because it's not brand new. If you buy this brand new, you are going to have way more tape, way more packaging to kind of sort through. But it is not plugged in yet. The first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and fill the ink tanks. When you go to open up your printer, this is called the transportation lever right here. This makes it so while it's being transported, it's in the box, it's being shipped and all of those things, this thing doesn't move around. So you want to move that down to the down position like that. Okay? That's going to be the first thing you want to do, and that is so that your print head doesn't get stuck, jammed, any of those things. The next thing you want to do is we are going to fill the tanks, and they are labeled black, cyan, magenta, yellow, and we want to make sure that we are filling the correct tank with the correct color. Now, I do have a lot of ink, okay? I have a lot of ink. So I'm going to fill this with some of the inks that I already have because I also do have a brand new box as well. I bought this when I was using my ECOTANK 8550, so I do have the gray and the photo black. But for this printer, we will not be using the gray and the photo black. So with that being said, like this is what the gray, this is the gray that you would use if you're using the 8550. And then the photo black. But again, I don't need these colors for this printer, just the black. So I had a black left over. I'm going to go ahead and use the rest of this. And then I do have another brand new black here, because I don't think that's going to be enough. But I don't want to waste any ink either. So. All right, that is about empty. So I removed that one, and it got us to maybe a quarter. So now I'm going to take the new one and go ahead. You want to make sure it clicks. And then you'll hear it kind of like gulping down and going into the tank. And as you can see, it's filling up. All right, so we have all of the ink tanks filled. I'm gonna go ahead and close this. Oh, I'm like, why is this not closing? And then I'm gonna go ahead and plug the power cord in. And we will hold the power button to go ahead and turn it on. And it's gonna do the whole setup process. So right now it's asking me for the language. I'm going to do English, USA. It is currently summer, month, date, year. So the date format, today is June 2nd, 2025. And a 24-hour format. No, I'm sorry. Go back. Back. It is currently 11:52. And now it's going to do all of its calibrating. I did already put copy paper down here because it is going to do a print head check. Make sure everything is printing the way that it should. So I already have copy paper, not my sublimation paper just yet. When I'm doing print head checks, I don't like to use the sublimation paper just because I don't want to waste it. Sublimation paper is not cheap. So I put copy paper in there to do like print head checks and things like that. You guys, converting these types of printers into sublimation is pretty simple. Just make sure you fill the ink tank before you turn it on, and do not put the ink, the regular ink that comes with the printer, do not put that in the printer first. You have to automatically start with the sublimation ink. Okay, it says I have to complete my initialization on the computer. So we are going to head on over to the computer and finish setting it up. Okay, so I am about to go install the drivers, but after I turned it on, it did say go to the Start Here bundle. You hold the question mark right here for 5 seconds, and then a message will come up about filling up the ink tanks, and then you press proceed, and then it starts to do what's called the ink charging, making sure that the tanks are all filled and all, you know, all those things. So that's what I just did. Now I'm gonna go ahead and install the drivers. So this is the printer that I purchased. Like I said, mine was refurbished, or what they call certified renew. It was about $110 off, but I just went to their website and found the certified renew printers, and I grabbed one. So I'm gonna go ahead and scroll down to support. And then over here where it says drivers and downloads, I'm gonna select that. And then I'm going to choose my operating system, which is Windows 11, and I'm going to select Go. And this is the driver and utility combo that it's telling me that I need for my system. So I'm going to go ahead and click download. And that's going to be up here at the top. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. When I reference the printer drivers being installed, this is exactly what I'm talking about. These are the drivers. These are going to give you the best quality settings as far as printing goes. And then I'm going to click OK. And then these are all like the software information. You can read this at your own discretion when you set up your printer. I'm gonna hit select, and now it's preparing for the installation. I'm gonna select install. I'm going to select yes for that for now. I do still have the drivers for my 8550 still installed. I'm assuming they'll be very, very similar. Um, as far as like the printer settings and things like that. There may be a little bit of a difference because they are technically different printers, but now I can go ahead and delete that other. I loved my 8550, you guys. It was just I could not get that black ink unclogged. But we are just waiting. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and let all of this finish installing, and then I will come back and we'll finish the installation. All right, so all the initializing is done, the ink charging is done, and then I got the drivers installed. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to print a nozzle check. It's a head nozzle check. It's underneath maintenance, so I'm gonna go ahead and print that just on some regular copy paper. I'm not using any sublimation paper just yet. I don't want to ruin it, or not ruin it, but waste it. And we are gonna check the ink levels, and then we're gonna do a test print from Silhouette Studio. But this is just to make sure that everything is looking okay. All right, so here's the test print. Well, it's not a test print, it's the nozzle check. And I know you guys kind of cannot see, but it looks pretty good. The red is a little bit broken up, but it's not too bad. So I'm not gonna do a cleaning just yet. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to go over to my computer. I'm gonna show you the settings that I use when I'm printing, and then we will print a design quickly. Guys, so I'm in Silhouette Studio here, and this is where I'm going to go ahead and print this design from. So I'm going to go up here to File. I'm going to go to Print, and then I'm going to hit Print again. And then this is my printer settings here. So the EcoTank 15,000. I'm going to go over to Preferences. The paper source I'm going to leave on auto select. I am going to be printing on 8.5 by 11. It's going to be borderless portrait. I use the premium presentation paper matte on quality high. This is a preset that I already added here. It's down here at the bottom. So anytime I'm printing on 8.5 by 11 paper, I can just come over here and click that. And this is going to be the settings that pop up. I do need to set it for my 11 by 13 and my 13 by 19, but I'm just going to do it for 8.5 by 11. And how you do that is, I guess I'll go ahead and add the 11 by 17 now. You click on add or remove presets. And then I'm going to go ahead, actually, let me close this out. You have to set the preset first. So I'm going to do auto select, but I'm also going to come over here and select 11 by 17. I do want borderless, and I do want portrait, premium presentation paper matte, quality on high. I'm going to go over to more options. I want the bi-directional printing turned off. It may say fast printing for you if you have a different printer, but it's the same thing. And then I want my mirror turned on. Now I'm going to go to add remove presets, and then I'm going to name this 11 by 17. And then I am just going to click save and close. And so now you see that right here. I have the 8.5 by 11 and I have the 11 by 17. And then if you were to, so right now this is the 11 by 17. If I were to click the 8.5 by 11, it would just automatically switch. And then for this one, same thing. I have the bi-directional printing turned off and I have my mirror turned on. So I'm going to go ahead and press OK. I'm going to press apply. I'm going to go ahead and get this printed, and then I will show you guys on the printer what it looks like. All right, you guys. So here is my print. That looks amazing. I do have a tiny bit of a roller mark right there. So I may end up having to take my rollers out. I'm not for sure yet. I'll just keep printing with it just to see. But this print looks vibrant. There's no lines. And this is also on copy paper, so it does look a little bit grainy on the A-sub paper that I use. It doesn't look as grainy. But again, I didn't want to waste my sublimation paper for some test prints, so that's why I put it on the copy paper. But just on the copy paper, I absolutely love how it turned out. The black is nice and dark. My black on my other printer was just completely clogged and I could not get the clog out, so that's why I ended up purchasing this one. But that's all I have for this video, you guys. Hopefully I made the process easy for you. If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns that I did not address, please make sure you drop those questions down below. I'll go ahead and get them answered for you, or I will make another video. But that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all those good things. Until next time. Bye, guys.